Welcome to another Simply Vego. Today we'll be preparing chickpeas samosa. Right, for the ingredients we'll be using chickpeas, all-purpose seasoning, Escallion, onion, this is fresh celery, this is sweet pepper, I'll be using parsley, coriander, cumin, black pepper, and a little oil. So all of that is for the chickpeas, and for this samosa, as in the pastry of it, the patty, is the flour I'll be using and a little salt. So for the ingredients for all of this, I'll be putting that in the description. Let's get started. Okay, I'll be adding some oil. Adding the onions. So what I'll do, I'll just stir fry this. So basically what I'm doing, I'm stir frying. I'm going to stir fry the chickpeas, and that is what I'll be using as a filling for the samosa. Okay? Escallion. So just stir fry this on low heat. I'm just cutting the fresh celery, chop it up finely. Okay, at this time I'll add the all-purpose seasoning. Parsley, cumin, coriander, and black pepper. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do with the chickpeas, I'm just gonna use a fork, right, and crush these chickpeas. When I'm finished, it's gonna have a tuna look and taste as well. So you're gonna crush this as much as possible, but not too fine. Right, you don't want it to be too mushy, you want it to still have a little flake like this. Okay, at this time I'm gonna merge my chickpeas, crushed chickpeas, to the vegetables in the pot. Then you just mix all of this goodness together. Look at that, guys. It's so beautiful. The color and the aroma in the kitchen is really telling. Okay, so what you'll do, you'll just leave this for a couple minutes. Right, to basically cook down a bit, you know. Alright, so guys, what we'll do now, we'll just allow this to continue to fry on very, very low heat while I start the process of the pastry for the samosa. Okay guys, so we are going to start the samosa now. Right, so what we have here is flour and salt. Okay, so this is room temperature water. I am going to mix the salt together with the flour and just make a dough. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add water slowly, not a lot at a time. I don't want the dough to spoil, as in too soft. So you're basically going to knead this dough until when you're pressing it, press a finger in it, you're supposed to get a bounce back. So that suggests some form of gluten is there. Okay guys, so I finished kneading the dough now. Let me put my finger in. It's bouncing back, so my dough is ready. This is our dough. I'm just going to flat it out a bit with my hands, my fingers, and cut this in 4 halves. Okay. So I'm just going to take up one of the quarter and just form it into like a dumpling shape, like how you would make dumplings, just like this. And you repeat the same for the others. What we're going to do now, we're just going to add a little flour to the surface, right? And we're going to roll this out into a roti-like shape. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sprinkle some flour on the top here, right, and I will just use a little oil and just pass over the top. You could use your brush. So you just pass the oil evenly over the surface. When you finish that, then you would add another one on top of that. This will be the third. So this would be our final layer. Okay. Alright, so for the final layer, you wouldn't put any oil on the top, right? So what you do next is just press down all 4 together. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll the entire thing together. So when you press this down, it's like they're holding on to each other. So none of the layers will actually slip out, but all 4 will be rolling in unison. So what you'll do, you just add some flour to the surface at all times, just to prevent the roti from sticking to the top, and then you'll roll the entire thing together. Okay. Alrighty, so what I'll do, I just turn this to the other side, which is this side. Add some more flour again. basically we are aiming to get a giant roti. Okay, that's the aim. Please guys, remember to subscribe if you haven't. If you have done that, thank you very much. Please give me that thumbs up if you like what you're seeing now. Please turn on that notification bell, so whenever I upload another video like this, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a square. Cut this off the edges into a square shape. Okay. It's not gonna be a perfect square, but the idea is to get a square, you know. Alright, so I don't have a perfect square here, but to get the idea, okay? So what I'll do now, I'm going to cut like 6 centimeters, right, for each strips. So 6 across, and lengthwise would be 26, okay? Okay, so here we go guys. So this is 6 centimeter. I mark there. This is another 6. Another 6. And that's 6 again. So basically I got 1, 2, 3, 4 strips. Right? From this side. I will just cut straight down. So 26 should be the length. I will just cut one time because I don't have a perfect square, so might as well I just start cutting. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this into strips as well, straight down the line. Okay, when I'm finished, I'm just gonna remove it like this and just fold into maybe 1, 2, and just put that aside until you're ready. Okay, okay, so that's the final one. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the strips in on a baking sheet. Right, just place them down like so. Okay, so what we're going to do now, right, we're just going to put this in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes until the top start to rise. Okay, so I'll be checking this back and forth in the oven so you'll see exactly what I'm talking. Okay, okay guys, so 3 minutes has passed, and as you can see, it start to puff in. You see that? Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to turn them over, just flip them over to the other side. Right, and we allow this to stay in the oven for the next 20 seconds. Okay, okay, so we are finished now. It's time to remove this from the oven. Okay guys, so what we're going to do now is just separate these strips like so. Okay guys, so we're finished with the strips now. So what we're gonna do is do our fillings. Okay, so first you'd hold the strip like this and like pass it in the middle, right, in the center, and then you put it over like this and fold the edge. Okay, so at this time you will have a little opening there, a little pocket like. So you're gonna add your filling, the chickpeas. Okay, so you just use your finger, you stuff it in. Alright, so I just add a little more, just a small amount. Okay, so when I finish that now, I'm just going to move this over to the other side, like so. Right, and then you just fold it like this again to the other side. So you just continue to wrap. Look at the edges, guys. See that? Okay, so when you're almost finished, you'll just use a little of the flour. But I mix this flour to seal the edge, okay? Okay, so that is it. Right, so that's number one. Okay guys, so this is the final one. All right. Okay guys, so we have finished making the samosa. Right, so what we're going to do now, we are going to fry them. Deep fry them, right, on low heat. Okay, so the reason that you don't want to fry them too fast, because you want inside, you know, the whole side of it to soak properly. Okay guys, so these are golden brown. This is exactly what I want. Alright, this is the color I want. So I'm now gonna remove them from the oil. Okay guys, so for the chickpeas, right, you want to ensure that the chickpeas is not wet. It's basically like a stir fry it, right, because you want that kind of dry to moist filling for this. And the samosa should be basically like a right angle wrap. Okay guys, for the samosa here, for the wrap, I use thick flour. I use flour to make a thick paste, right, so I could seal the edges, right, so that the filling would not fall out, right. And as you can see, the idea here, the edges are sealed. Okay, so to get this nice triangular shape. Okay guys, so we've finished making our samosa, right? This is it. This is the final of the set that we're frying, so it's time to serve. Okay guys, this is the finishing of our chickpea samosa, right? Thank you very much for your time in the kitchen on this adventure, and please remember to turn on your notification bell so that when I upload another exciting video like this, you'll be the first to be notified. So at this time, I'm going to open one and show you how the inside look. Look at this guys. It is crispy, not well crispy, right, but really nice. Look at that guys. I can't wait to dive into it, right? This is the filling, right? So this is your chickpea samosa. Thank you very much again for your time, and see you in the next video. Bye.